I was in Atlanta the other day, and I was there for the National Speakers Association. 2,000 of the top speakers around the country getting together, sharing knowledge about how to be successful as a professional speaker. And it was weird. The morning of my speech, I meditated, I prayed a little bit, and I listened to that inner voice. You ever do that where you got to be quiet and listen? And what I'd planned to do is I was going to deliver a 7-minute excerpt from my normal strength coach speech. But in the morning silence, in the morning peace, I woke up with this big day, and I realized that I was supposed to do something different, dig a little bit deeper for this presentation. I mean, these are my peers, man. These are people that, they're earning millions of dollars and changing the world with their motivational messages. And I couldn't get up there and just do stuff that I'd written a year and a half ago, I had to do something new.
Yeah. Hey, man, I got to speak in a half an hour.
Okay.
So I need to roll. But, David, please.
See you again, pal.
Be in touch, man.
Come to NSA New Orleans when you get the chance.
You know something? I got to tell you guys a secret. I'm delighted to tell you that my wheelchair is broken. See, when I travel, oftentimes they damage the chair. And now my chair is locked in an elevated position. Much like all of us here at NSA, we are locked in the elevated position. I cannot think of a better place I would like to be. But I have not always been so elevated. I'm going to introduce you to some people that have been in my life. Mrs. Smith, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your son has muscular dystrophy. He's only going to live to be about 11 years old, and we suggest that you have an abortion for your pregnancy right now and have your tubes tied because all of your children will have this disability. I'm very sorry. Greg, I just am so flattered that you want to date me. But you see, I'm looking for Mr. Right, and he's just not in a wheelchair. But I'm flattered. Thank you. Dude, man, if I were you, I don't know what I'd do. You can't dance. You can't play sports. You might as well hit this joint. Omega Psi Phi. Greg, how you gonna play at your Omega Psi Phi? Get real, bro. We think it's very courageous of you to want to be a radio sales representative, but we just don't believe that somebody in a wheelchair could handle that physical demand of getting in your vehicle 8 or 9 times a day and driving all over the Valley of the Sun and selling advertising, but we admire your courage. What kind of husband are you, Greg? 3 kids later, and you quit your job to start a radio show on disability. It ain't making no money, Greg. It ain't making no money. Get your job back, Greg. Get your job back. Boy, your marriage done fell apart. I knew it wasn't gonna work. But now you got these 3 kids, you ain't got no job. I don't believe this radio thing is gonna work either, but you can come live with us, we'll take care of you, because I love my grandchildren. The definition of other people. The definition of other people. If I believed the definition of other people, I would not be before you right now. I would be in a nursing home or a graveyard right now. We cannot allow the definitions of others to define us. We need to be the author of our own definition. If you believe what other people think about you, you will be what they believe. I believe that I've been chosen to live a very unique life and to write about it and to speak about it and to broadcast about it. I have a unique lens that focuses on the beauty and the inner strength that is in this world. And in order to transcend the definition of others, we need a thing I call inner strength.
You're going to be on the platform, brother. We got to get you on the grand stage.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Because what you did was masterful with your wheelchair and everything. Your movements are good. Everything was just, I mean.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored. Oh, I got to go because I've been telling my husband, as you send the emails out, I've been telling my husband about you.
Right. You know what? You're big time. You just don't know it yet.
It's not about what you want or what you can get. It's what you can give. If you can give the world something, then that should be a part of your definition.